Canada, bonjour, bienvenue, hello, and welcome to the Hector Arena here in the beautiful town of Pictou, Nova Scotia. My name is Michael Petter. This is Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. And this afternoon, it is the final game of the round-robin portion of the 2024 Hockey Nova Scotia Female U13AAA Championship Tournament between the visiting team for this game, the Metro East Inferno, who have already clinched a spot in the championship game tomorrow, against the Claude County Whitecaps, looking to get at least one win out of the round-robin portion of the tournament. They have faced a daunting task this weekend, as a lot of bounces just have not gone the way of the Whitecaps to this point. Before we go any further in our pregame introductions, we must once again acknowledge that the Hector Arena, the town of Pictou, and the entire region covered by Hockey Nova Scotia, which includes all of this province from one end to the other, including the entire island originally known as Unamagi, now known as Cape Breton, all lies within the ancestral and unceded territory of Mi'kma'ki, the land of the Mi'kmaq people. The Inferno, with a record of 2 wins and a loss, if they were to lose this game, they would fall into a tie with the Fundy Highland Stars. However, they would hold the head-to-head tiebreaker against the Stars, which I believe is the first tie-breaking criteria. And even if it is not the first tie-breaking criteria, they hold a heavy advantage in the goals ratio. And if goals ratio were the first tiebreaker, the Inferno would need to lose by a significant margin in order for that to come into play. For the Whitecaps, as mentioned, they are 0-3, looking to pick up at least one victory through this weekend. They will finish in 5th place in the round robin, regardless of the result of today's game. My apologies, folks. Just had a little bit of an issue with my microphone there. Now I got that fixed. We mentioned the Inferno are the visiting team for this game. It's going to be Nora King getting the start. She's appeared in 2 games so far. This is her 3rd appearance. Has a 1-0 record, a 2.0 goals against average, and an .833 save percentage. At the other end of the ice, getting the start for the Whitecaps, it is Shayla Tatum. She is 0-1 with a 3.0 goals against average and an .813 save percentage. And we are underway here at Hector Arena. Jillian McLeod with the puck, trying to knock it off of her stick there is Dykers. Puck comes ahead to Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe trying to come into the Whitecap zone, but she has the puck separated from her. Played out by Hodgson. Now with it is Gauthier. She sends it in. Over to pick up for the Whitecaps, however, is Tavares. She'll get it out to center. That'll go down the length of the ice and be an icing call. Let's take a closer look at the Inferno as they come in with that 2-1 record. 14 goals scored. That is more than every other team through 3 games. The Metro West Force Warriors have 1 more goal scored in this tournament so far, but they've also played 1 more game. So by the time the Inferno finish their 4th game, they may be back in the lead for most goals scored in the tournament, as the Whitecaps get a good opportunity there, but King able to keep the puck cleared out of her net. The Inferno with 6 goals against, only the Warriors better in that category as well. The Inferno opened up with a 2-1 loss against Metro West Force Warriors, the team that they'll be playing for the championship tomorrow. They followed that up with a 6-3 victory against Cape Breton yesterday. Started their day today with a 7-1 win over the Fundy Highland Stars to bring them to the 2-1 record that they have. And like I say, if they drop this game, they would be 2-2, tied with Fundy Highland. but would hold the tiebreaker by virtue of that head-to-head win. And if head-to-head is not first, they have a significantly better goal ratio. So I believe, regardless of whatever tie-breaking formula is used, it would go the way of the Inferno. Taking a look at the Warriors, as we mentioned, or the Whitecaps rather, as we mentioned, they are 0-3 on the round robin. A tough 2-0 loss against Fundy Highland opening the tournament yesterday. That was followed up with a 3-2 loss against the Cape Breton Blizzard. They lost 6-2 to the Metro West Force Warriors early today, and now playing in their fourth and final game. 4 goals scored, 11 goals given up in the first 3 games of the tournament. There's a shot, a save made by Tatum. With the puck in the corner now is Chasson. She coughs it up, and coming out with the puck, Kenny. Kenny will gain the red line and then send it down. Sparks going after it, but getting there ahead of her for the Whitecaps. That was Holly. Or sorry, that was not Holly, excuse me. That was Cameron McInnes, who was in with the pressure. Holly now comes out onto the ice after McInnes came off for a line change. Trying to get the puck towards the front of the net there was Turner. And we're going to get our first penalty of the game. Roughing is the indication. And it looks like it is going to go against Emerson Chasson. So the first power play of the game will go in favor of the Whitecaps at 2:52 of the first period. The Whitecaps on the power play so far this weekend, 2 for 7. That works out to a percentage of 28.6% power play efficiency, going up against a penalty kill that is 5 for 6. They've killed off 5 of 6 shorthanded situations. That is 83.3% efficiency on the penalty kill for the Inferno. Puck hops just past Catherine McInnes. She has to go back into her own zone, get it. McCormick in pressuring. 1:34 left to go in the power play. Whitecaps get the puck to the line, not out, held in there at least momentarily by Cutcliffe. Now Hodgson comes out. Her shot goes off of Sparks. Down below the goal line. Into the near side corner. Puck played up the wall, held in at the line there by Cleary. She gets it down low to Chisholm. Chisholm back up the wall. Cleary plays it at the line, trying to get it back down low for Chisholm. Chisholm to the middle of the ice, looking to get a pass through. That was knocked away before Kenny could get a stick on it. And it's cleared down the length of the ice. 50 seconds left to go in the penalty. Long lead pass. Chisholm gets the puck, brings it into the zone, takes it to the wall. Now back to the line for Cleary across to the far side. Shot from the point there. Save, rebound, second chance save as well by Nora King. And the puck cleared down the ice. It's going to end up directly on Tatum. Tatum sets it up there for Maggie McDonald. McDonald plays it around to the far side. Getting to it is Cleary. Cleary's pass goes a little bit behind her target of Kenny. Puck gets all the way to the blue line where Jillian McLeod sends it the other way for the Inferno. Down to the final 10 seconds of the power play. McClellan loses her footing trying to come through center ice. Couldn't get the puck dumped in. Now it's Hodgson with it. She'll get it back to McClellan. We're back to 5-on-5 as the Whitecaps come in 2 against 3. Now the rest of the team catching up. Shot from the line by Beaton. She steers out of side. She sends that wide if I'm able to speak the language that I'm supposed to be speaking. Puck comes to the line, held in there by Snyder Bowie. Her shot gets redirected wide of the net, and Jillian McLeod gets onto it in the far corner. She's tied up by, I believe that might be Turner in there. Also in there with the pressure is Hodgson. Puck comes up the wall. It'll be picked up by Matthews. Matthews looking to clear the zone, but that exit lane is taken away by Turner. Another attempt at an exit. This one does come out, but it's played right back in again. Picked up by Oakes. Oakes loses the puck to Hodgson. Hodgson getting it towards the front of the net, trying to connect there with McInnes, that being Cameron McInnes. Now looking to poke the puck back in deep was Turner. In behind the net, played over to the far side there for Cutcliffe. And Oakes will pick up, she'll take it behind the net. Able to get just past Dykers, plays the puck to the near wall. It gets up to the line, held in at the point there by Snyder-Bowie. 6:20 gone, first period. Still looking for the first goal of this game. Pass for Gauthier, a little bit behind her intended target. Snyder-Bowie back to pick up in her own zone. Gauthier pressuring. Snyder-Bowie back in behind her net. Now she'll come out the near side. Plays the puck ahead for Dykers. Dykers looking to turn up ice, but not able to do so. The puck gets by Cormier out to center. Cormier picks up. Cormier, the tournament leading scorer with 5 goals and 8 points in the round robin, and she's still got one more game left to accumulate more. Cormier now will get the puck ahead for Leckie. Leckie with the shot. Save made. And Shayla Tatum hanging on for a faceoff. 7:57 left to go here in the first period. Still tied up at Goose Eggs through the opening 7 minutes and 3 seconds. Leckie to take the draw against Hodgson. Getting onto the puck, there is Cormier. She gets it to Chasson, who tried to redirect the puck on target, but it ends up going a little bit too high. Now with it, McClellan, she'll play it off the boards, looking to spring Chisholm down the ice, but Chisholm gets tied up with Banfield, and the puck rolls all the way in onto King, and King will cover it up and hang on, and we're going to get another penalty coming up here. And holding, and still don't know who the guilty party is. And now we see it's Chisholm. Yes, it is Chisholm for the Whitecaps. So the face-off will go down to the other end of the ice, and the Inferno will get their first power play of the game. And we can tell you that the power play of the Inferno so far on the tournament, 3 of 8, that's 37.5% efficiency on the power play. The penalty kill of the Whitecaps tied with the Inferno at 5 out of 6 penalties killed off. That's 83.3%. The puck launched down the ice by McClellan. Back to get it will be Jillian McLeod. She'll take it behind the net. Now out the far side. Starting to work the puck ahead, gets the pass up to Leckie. Leckie in across the line. Leckie makes a nice little move. Leckie coming to net. And what a play there by the defender, or by the goaltender Tatum, to force Leckie just a little bit beyond being able to tuck the puck in. Another chance for Leckie, and another save made there by Tatum. A couple of big saves here with 7:03 left to go in the first period. 1:25 remaining in the penalty taken by Allie Chisholm. That holding penalty. Now a shot that gets steered aside as well. Puck down into the corner. Battle for it there. Matthews working against Maggie McDonald. Matthews takes it all the way back behind the net. Now comes out, tries to go short side, but another save made by Tatum. Puck cleared out and down the length of the ice. Hustling to get back on it is Umlaw. Also heading back there was Laventure. Laventure now on the puck. She'll carry it ahead. Get the pass up to McCormick. McCormick carries it in across the line. Stops. Plays it across. It hops over the stick of Laventure, but right onto the stick of Umlaw. Her shot ends up into the end boards. Macy McLeod plays it across. Now a centering pass for McCormick. That goes through her feet, and able to find the puck and clear it down the length of the ice was Mia Turner. Back to get it, Laventure. 19 seconds left in the power play. Laventure ahead for Macy McLeod. She'll get it out to center. Going back to pick up in her own zone is Snyder-Bowie. Snyder-Bowie turns, gets the puck beyond Cutcliffe, and sending it down the ice is Cameron McInnes. Umlaw back with it. We're back to 5-on-5. 5.5 minutes left to go here, first period. Still looking for the first goal of this afternoon's hockey game. Taking it back behind her own net is Chasson after coming on from serving that penalty. Now with the puck is Beaton. Beaton working her way ahead. Beaton with the shot. That gets blocked by Livingston. Beaton still with the puck. Takes it all the way to the end boards. Now tried to make a pass through for Hodges. That's broken up. And the puck ends up on the stick of Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe works her way forward. Gets the puck in across the line. Chisholm will take it for the Whitecaps. Back behind her net. Turns, changes direction. Coming out the other way. Now sends it back behind the net. Beaton puts the puck forward, but Sparks holds it in at the line. Played back down. Beaton gets on it. She'll play it off the wall. Sparks again holds it in at the line. That shot steered away from the front of the net by Snyder Bowie. 4.5 minutes left in the first period. Puck played around to the near side. Sparks again holds it in at the line. Gets it down to Leckie. Leckie gives for Cormier. Cormier across, intended for Chasson, but that one's chipped away, and now coming up is Chisholm. She has the puck taken from her. Chasson now going the other way. Here's Chasson across for Leckie. Leckie's shot blocked by Tavares. Along the near side boards. Puck comes loose to Chasson. Chasson can't get a shot away. Leckie does, and ends up putting it just wide of the net. Now Livingstone steps down to get to that puck in the corner. Comes back to the line. Cormier looking to work the puck back down low. We're going to get another penalty against the Whitecaps here as Tavares ends up tripping up Leckie, or they're going to call it interference. So for the second time in this period, the Whitecaps will be shorthanded. 3:41 left to go here in the first. And giving this incredibly potent Inferno offense multiple chances with the extra skater. You're living somewhat dangerously. There's a shot, a save, and the second chance shot goes just wide off the stick of Caitlin Matthews. Now down into the corner. Cleary gets to the puck, plays it up the wall. It's knocked down by Matthews. Now taking it below the goal line, McCormick. She backs it up to Matthews in the near corner. Matthews, pass intended for McCormick. That goes between her and Macy McLeod. McLeod gets to it. McCormick now gets taken down in the corner. Banfield steps up to get on the puck. Trying to clear the zone. McClellan. Matthews backing up. Banfield holds it in at the line. Plays it over to the far side. 1:18 left to go in the power play. Just under 3 minutes remaining first period. Whitecaps looking to clear the zone. Great effort there by Hodgson. She just gets the puck out as Laventure couldn't quite hold the line, but it's brought right back in again as Matthews carries across the blue line. Fires a shot. Save. McCormick with a second chance. Couldn't get a shot away. She'll play it back to Banfield. Banfield sending it down towards the slot. That'll be cleared away from the front. Picked up by Cormier along the near wall. Now Cormier coming to the middle of the ice. Looking for the top shelf, but puts it just a hair too high. 40 seconds left in the power play. 2:20 left to go in the period. Puck sent down the length of the ice by McClellan. And back to get it will be Leckie here as we're into the final 30 seconds of this power play. Leckie working up ice. Gets a step as she comes around a couple of players. Leckie still with it. To the middle of the ice. Fires a shot. And the save made there by Tatum. A strong start for Shayla Tatum as she stopped the first 7 shots that she's faced. Now a chance. And Chasson ends up putting it just wide. Leckie picks up below the goal line. She'll take it to the corner, then play it back to the line. Held in by Sparks. Penalty is over. We're back to 5-on-5. Getting to the puck behind the net. Snyder Bowie tries to play it around the boards. That's knocked down by Leckie. Leckie trying to work her way free. She'll get the puck to the front of the net. Trying to find it in her feet is Cormier. Puck still loose. Leckie gets the shot away. And that's steered aside as well. 1:22 left to go here, first period. Inferno getting all kinds of pressure but over their last couple of power plays. Now we get another stoppage as we'll have an offside against the Inferno. 1:14 remaining in the first period. Metro East, if the Metro East Inferno get the victory, then we'll have a 4-0, a 3-1, a 2-2, a 1-3, and an 0-4. So it'll be a nice, neat, nobody will have to question how we get to the results that we have, as it will be a clear separation in the standings with every team winning a different number of games. If, however, the Whitecaps get the victory, we will have the Metro West Forest Warriors at 4-0. We'll have two teams at 2-2. That would be the Inferno and the Stars. And we'd have two teams at 1-3, and that would be the Whitecaps and the Cape Breton Blizzard. The Blizzard with the head-to-head victory over the Whitecaps. The Inferno with the head-to-head victory over the Stars, which is why we already know how the standings will play out 1 through 5. It's just whether we have to use tiebreakers of head-to-head or not. We're into the final 30 seconds of the first period. Puck knocked down by Jillian McLeod. She gets it ahead, too far for Oakes. Getting to it before it crosses the goal line is Tavares. She'll take it back behind her own net. Tavares now works the puck ahead, able to get it out. And down the ice was Hawley. Now a pass coming the other way for Gauthier. Gauthier will dump it in with 8 seconds left in the period. Played back to the near wall. Dykers looking to hold it there until the horn sounds, and she does. 9-3 the shots on goal in favor of the Inferno in the opening period. But neither goaltender able to, or has one get by them, if I'm able to say what I'm trying to say. And we'll go to the, no, not the third period. Let's try that again. We'll go to the second period. There we go. We'll go to the second period with the Inferno and the Whitecaps looking for the opening goal of this game. Tied at 0 apiece. We've got the Inferno, who've scored more goals per game so far than anybody else. Again, the Warriors have one more goal than the Inferno do, but the Warriors have also finished one more game than the Inferno have. And we've got the Whitecaps, who, out of the 5 teams in this tournament, have scored the fewest number of goals. As we get ready for McCormick to take the draw to start the second period against Hodgson. Hodgson able to win it back to Cleary. Cleary plays the puck ahead to Chisholm. She'll dump it the rest of the way down into the Metro East Inferno zone. Puck gets to the line, held in momentarily by Chisholm. Now it comes out. McCormick gets it across for Macy McLeod. She tried to send the puck towards the net, but that's knocked down by Cleary. Puck sent down the length of the ice. Race to get to the puck. Leading the way right now is Chisholm. She will get there first, but she's taken into the boards by Sparks. Sparks able to get on the puck. She'll play it to the near wall. Pass turned over. Now a chance for Chisholm, but her shot blocked by Chasson. Another chance for Hodges. That one's knocked aside. Now Hodges back on it, tries to get a pass to the front of the net. That's broken up by McCormick. Chisholm back on the puck, though, as the Whitecaps, if I could speak, are getting some good pressure here, and it's going to result in a penalty as the tripping call. Clock's still running. Clock's still running. Clock is still running, Bill. There we go. So with 1:15 gone in the second period, we'll get the penalty to Sparks for the trip, and it'll be the second power play of the game for the Quad County Whitecaps. Puck gets to the line. Stepping up, Catherine McInnes. She'll play it back down the boards. Picked up by Leckie. She's able to get it out to center ice. Waiting for it there was Tavares. She'll get it back to the line in. Not very deep though. Leckie back on it. And she'll get it all the way down the ice this time. 20 seconds gone in the Quad County power play. Behind her own net with the puck is Tavares. She'll start the play up ice by handing the puck off to Cameron McInnes. McInnes' pass a little bit too far for Turner. That allows Banfield to play the puck, but she can't get it out of the zone. Now Cormier will pick up, and she'll clear it down the ice. It'll roll right in onto the net. Settled there by the goaltender, Shayla Tatum. Trying to work the puck out to center was Kenny, but Laventure picks up there. She'll bring it back in. Laventure with a short-handed shot. That's blocked by Tavares. Now carrying the puck ahead, Holly. She has it knocked away from her. And coming the other way, here comes Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe able to split through the D, gets a shot away. And the save made by Shayla Tatum, and she'll hang on for a face-off. 46 seconds left in the Metro East Inferno penalty, but the Inferno able to earn themselves an offensive zone draw. Great save made though by Shayla Tatum. Tatum very sharp here in the early going of this one, making 10 saves off the first 10 shots that she has faced. And some of those shots be from the a little bit harder than routine variety. Some of the saves that she's had to make a little bit more challenging. Puck comes back to the line. There's another shot and another save made by Tatum, as the Inferno, despite being short-handed, are having the zone time right now. Good shot from the point by Jillian McLeod, but another good save made by Tatum. 28 seconds left now in the power play for the Whitecaps. Played around to the near side, boards picked up there by Holly. Holly will get it out to center. Here comes Dykers with the puck. Dykers trying to get a step. Dykers comes in. Her shot, the save made by King, and King will hang on for a face-off. Just 12 seconds left to go in the Inferno penalty. 11:57 remaining here in the second period. For the Inferno, they know they've got at least one more game left. They'll be playing tomorrow. And again, the game between the Inferno and the Warriors, more than just a provincial title on the line, although that's special enough. But along with that, one of those two teams will be heading over to New Brunswick in a couple of weeks to represent Nova Scotia in the U13 Female Atlantic Championships. That tournament will be available here on AO Live, Atlantic Hockey Online. Not sure which of the many production companies that works with AO Live and Atlantic Hockey Online will be producing that event, but whomever it is, you know it's going to be a great job, and it's going to be a fantastic tournament from Dieppe, New Brunswick, as we get an offside against the Inferno. We're back to 5-on-5, and the Inferno almost able to come into the Quad County Whitecap zone, but held up just enough that it results in the offside. Chisholm with the puck. She'll play it ahead. That gets knocked down by McLeod. Jillian McLeod, that is. Jillian McLeod takes it all the way down below the goal line. Tried to get a pass out front. It goes beyond Matthews. Now Matthews at the side of the net trying to get her stick on it. It comes loose. Macy McLeod will get to it. Now McCormick. Puck is stolen away. It ends up on the stick of Macy McLeod. She gets a shot off. And another save made by Shayla Tatum. Just over 4 minutes gone here in the second period, excuse me. That game tomorrow, an 11 o'clock puck drop between the Inferno and the Warriors. Warriors will be the home team for the purposes of that game, as they will have finished the round robin with the better record 4-0. as opposed to the Inferno, who will either be 3-1 or 2-2, or maybe 2-1-1, depending on the outcome of this game. As of right now, if the score were to end exactly as it stands now, they would be 2-1-1. After last weekend's U13AAA provincial championship tournament that we did here on Petter Sports and Streaming, where we had multiple games end in ties, we've had not one game this weekend end in a tie. We've had plenty of games be quite close, but no actual tie results, and not even any games going into overtime before to break any ties. Macy McLeod gets the puck out to center ice. Going back to pick up is Tavares. Tavares turns, now works her way up ice. Tavares in across the blue line, trying to get away from Cormier. Look to drop the puck off there for Hawley, but not able to do so. And now the Inferno with possession again and coming out with the puck. Chasson, she's got Cormier. Cormier almost going in offside, but just able to keep enough control to stay onside. Now Lecky with a shot, and Shayla Tatum with yet another save. 5.5 minutes plus some change gone here in the second period. Whitecaps and Inferno. Every team playing 4 games in this round robin. These the last 2 teams to finish it off, and we really have been treated to some great hockey here this weekend. Congratulations to all 5 teams, for making it here this weekend. It took a hard season to earn your way to this tournament. Some teams earned their way here by finishing high enough in the regular season. One team had to play a playoff against the Valley Wild. And we get yet another save by Shayla Tatum. And we got to send a shout out to the Valley Wild for their season as well. They may not have made it here to this tournament, but they played hard all season long. And the Wild representing their region quite proudly through the regular season. Puck comes back to Jillian McLeod at the line. She gets it down to Gauthier, who gets a shot away, steered aside yet again by Shayla Tatum. Now picking up the puck, McClellan. She tries to clear the zone. That goes off the boards, ends up on the stick of Laventure. McClellan back on the puck. She'll pass it ahead to Chisholm. Chisholm sends it over to the wall. Laventure able to pick up. She loses her footing, but is able to get the puck up to Gauthier. Gauthier now trying to get it to Cutcliffe, but that gets a little bit too far for her. Cutcliffe going in to the corner after it. She's dispossessed of the puck by Beaton. Beaton plays it around to the far side, stepping up Banfield, but she has it roll away from her out to center. Gauthier on it. She'll play it back as far as the line, picked up there by Hodgson. Now Gauthier with the steal. Gauthier trying to work her way through. Forcing her to the outside is Snyder Bowie. Now on it, Laventure. We're going to have a penalty coming up here. And it's Gauthier who's going to go off, it looks like. And then Gauthier with a little bit of frustration coming out. And we'll see what all we get called out of this one. 4 minutes for head contact each way, I think. If I read the, yes, so we get an indication that's going to remain 5-on-5. So both players get 4 minutes for head contact. And so it will remain 5-on-5. And those two players will each have 4 minutes to sit and then have to wait for a whistle afterwards. And again, that is Gauthier of the Inferno and Mikhail Snyder Bowie, my apologies, for the Whitecaps on those coincidental penalties. Puck gets to the line, held in by Hodgson. Hodgson with the shot, bounces in, then she scores! The puck somehow finds its way through Nora King. And the Quad County Whitecaps strike first at Hodgson with the shot from the line. And we're going to get, Gauthier went to leave the penalty box, not realizing it was A, a 5-on-5, and B, it was a 4-minute penalty that she took anyway, so it wouldn't have expired off of that. For Callie Hodgson, her first goal, first point of the tournament, making it a 1-0 lead for the Whitecaps. And I'm going to have to double check this, but I believe this is the first time that the Whitecaps have carried a lead in a game. But it doesn't last long as the Inferno get one right back. The lead lasting just 24 seconds. And it looks like it is Caitlin Matthews getting her third goal and fourth point. And yes, the Whitecaps did not lead at any point in the game against the Warriors. They did not lead at any point in the game against the Stars, and I'm pretty sure they did not lead at any point in the game against Cape Breton. Just double checking that real quick. No, they did not. So that's the first lead of the tournament for the Whitecaps, and it lasts just 24 seconds before the Inferno are able to tie it up. And let's get you the information on those goals. Callie Hodgson, again, her first goal, second point of the tournament, comes unassisted at 7:45 of the first period, or second period. And then Caitlin Matthews gets her third goal and fourth point, assisted by Maria Sparks. That one coming at 8:09 to tie up this hockey game. Livingstone clears the puck away from in front of her net, off the boards, too far for McCormick. Now back down the wall, picked up by Livingstone. She'll take it behind her net, plays the puck to the wall. Hodgson gets to it there. Hodgson coming out from the boards now, has the puck knocked away from her, and Leckie will come the other way. Here comes Leckie, 5:50 left to go in the second period. Leckie taking off the puck with a nice play by the defender, Tavares. Now with it at the line, Jillian McLeod. She comes in, gets a shot away. That gets blocked off the shin pad of Catherine McInnes. And the puck cleared down the ice by the Whitecaps. They make a full 5-person change. 5:22 left to go, second period. 1-1 the score. Cutcliffe has that pass go through her feet. Along the near side wall, battle for the puck. It comes up and then is sent back in deep by the defender, Jesse Beaton. Down low. 4 players in below the goal line, battling to get that puck free. Livingstone will play it around to the far side. Matthews will get on it. And the goal scorer for the Inferno gets it as far as the line, held in there by Cleary. Now in behind the net, Chisholm. She loses her footing as Livingston gets her stick into her feet a little bit there. Delayed penalty coming up against the Inferno. And we will get a penalty against, I guess it was just 2 minutes each for head contact, as those coincidental penalties expire with 4:43 left. So we'll change those on our sheets. And yeah, and here we go. Now we got the penalty coming, as Claire Livingston in for the trip with 4:43 to go in the second period. So the third power play of the game for the Whitecaps. Face-off will be taken by Kenny against Matthews. Puck cleared out just beyond the reach of Maggie McDonald. Now McLeod gets to the puck. Macy McLeod with a shot. And having to be sharp on that one was Shayla Tatum. Now coming the other way. Kenny has the puck roll off of her stick. Chisholm able to pick it up though. She'll bring it in across the line. Chisholm, her shot, steered aside. Into the corner, coming out with it is the captain McClellan. She'll back up, get it to the top of the circle. Has the puck knocked away from her, but holds it onside. No, she doesn't. And we'll get an offside call against the Whitecaps. 1:28 left to go in the penalty. 1:20 left to go in the penalty. 4:03 left to go here in the second period. Inferno will have the face-off just outside their blue line. Chasson to take the draw for Metro East against Callie Hodgson. Puck is sent in across the line, but then launched down the ice by the defender, Maria Sparks. Picking up the puck is Chasson. Chasson trying to get to the front of the net, but it's knocked away from her, now beaten with it behind the net. Ahead for Hodgson. Hodgson can't clear the zone as that pass knocked down by Cutcliffe. Now out to center. Sparks plays it back down the boards. Sent back into the Inferno zone. Clearing it out is Jillian McLeod. It goes off of Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe gets it the rest of the way down the ice. 35 seconds left to go in the penalty to Livingstone. Here with the puck now is Holly. She'll carry it across the blue line, right wing side, cutting down to the corner. Takes the puck behind the net, out into the left wing corner. Now back to the point for Snyder Bowie. Snyder Bowie looking to get a shot down low. That was blocked by Sparks, and Sparks launches it down the ice. Now 12 seconds left in the penalty. Back behind the net, stopping, changing directions. Changing directions again is beaten. Plays the puck up the far boards, just out of the reach of Kenny. Now Kenny gets to the puck, and we're going to get a stoppage with 2:42 left in the second period. Offside the call against the Inferno just after the penalty comes to an end. So we're back to 5-on-5 here. 2:42 remaining in period number 2. With the puck and carrying it in is Umla. She'll try and get the puck towards the net, but it's knocked down there by Kenny. Kenny trying to find an exit lane. Umla knocks that puck down and sends it back in deep. Going back to get it is Catherine McInnes. She plays it up the wall. McCormick knocks that down. McCormick trying to kick it to Lecky. McCormick gets it back again. Now it's picked up and being brought out by Dykers. Dykers able to get it past Banfield and down the ice. Bit of a you take it, I got it there for the Inferno. Finally, Lecky goes back, picks up the puck. She'll start to work her way forward. Lecky up the right wing, plays it off the boards the rest of the way down the ice. Lecky into the corner, picks up the puck. She'll take it around to the left wing side. Coming back up the wall, but has the puck taken from her by the other captain, that being McClellan. So Lecky, a good rush there, but one captain dispossesses the other captain of the puck, and then we end up with an offside situation against the Inferno. 1:46 remaining here in the second period. Laventure taking the draw against Hodgson. Hodgson able to win it back. Pass up now for Chisholm. Chisholm carries with Hodgson, and also in there is McClellan. McClellan heading towards the net. The pass gets just beyond her. Now the puck knocked down. Chisholm trying to hold it in at the line as Cutcliffe was looking to clear, not able to do so. Livingstone down into the corner. Inferno trying to work up the near boards, but stepping up and pushing the puck back in deep is Maggie McDonald. 72 seconds left to go in the second period. Livingstone with the puck. She'll play it around to the far side. Gauthier looking to clear the zone. Not able to do so. McClellan with the puck over for Chisholm. Chisholm fires a shot that goes wide. As you can hear, we're into the final minute of the second period. Wrapped around the boards by Sparks. Cutcliffe can't clear as McClellan got her stick on the puck, but Livingstone able to steal it back. Now Livingstone will get it out to center, sends it ahead for Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe and Leventour now makes a couple of nice moves. Leventour with a shot, and that goes wide of the net far side. Macy McLeod able to knock down a clearing attempt. Puck comes to the near wall with 25 seconds left to go in the period. Out to center and backing up with the puck. There is Sparks ahead for Matthews. Matthews in across the line. She's got Macy McLeod with her. Fired a shot. It goes high. McLeod tried to get the puck to the front of the net, but it ends up on the stick of Kenny. Kenny ends up losing it in the feet of the linesperson there for a moment. Now with the last second ticking away, we will go into the second intermission with the score all tied up at a goal apiece. We've played 30 minutes here at the Hector Arena in Pictou, and the Quad County Whitecaps and Metro East Inferno tied at a goal apiece heading into the third period. Shots on goal in the second, 6-3 for the Inferno. Two-period total, 15-6 for the Inferno. And we will take a break here in Pictou. You are watching the 2024 Hockey Nova Scotia Female U13AAA Provincial Championship Tournament on Petter Sports and Streaming through Atlantic Hockey Online, a division of AO Live. Welcome back as we get ready for the start of the third period here. Inferno, Whitecaps tied up at a goal apiece. Whitecaps looking to get their first victory of the tournament. Trying to come away not empty-handed. The Inferno looking to go into tomorrow's championship game on a winning note. Trying to see if they can get a 3-game winning streak going prior to tomorrow's gold medal game. We had an icing called on that with 13 seconds gone. So we'll get the face-off all the way down into the Whitecaps end. The story of this game so far has been the goaltending, in particular Shayla Tatum of the Whitecaps, 14 saves on 15 shots so far. She has been nothing short of fantastic for the Quad Counties Whitecaps here this afternoon. Puck played out to center. Back to pick up is Sparks. Sparks gets it ahead. That goes through Chasson. Chasson does get a piece of the puck though. Back to get it is Snyder Bowie. Snyder Bowie will play it over to the far wall. Off the boards and the rest of the way down the ice from Holly. And we're going to get another icing call as the face-off will again come back down into the Whitecap end, and we're going to have a little bit of a conversation. Note they are going to say that icing is being waved off, and so the face-off will come out. Yeah. We're going to have the referee indicating that yes, icing was waved off and should have been waved off, and therefore the face-off comes to the center ice dot. Hodgson and McCormick to take the draw. That's 2 icings we've had in this period where the lines people didn't agree on either of them. On one, the icing ended up standing. On the second one, the icing the wave off did overrule. Here's Laventure getting the puck ahead. Macy McLeod can't clear the zone. McCormick will, as she gets the puck off the boards. Sent back the other way by McDonald. McDonald gets it ahead to Chisholm. Chisholm can't get around Laventure. Now Hodgson plays the puck ahead. Laventure knocks that down as well. Laventure up for McCormick. McCormick in across the line. McCormick gets it to Macy McLeod. And a big save yet again by Shayla Tatum as she's able to keep her team in a 1-1 tie. Banfield now sending the puck down the ice. And while Laventure is out there on this shift, she's playing a shift on defense. She has gone back and forth between a defender and a forward several times in this tournament, has been fantastic at both. I have to say, I have been very impressed with the play of Alice Laventure for the Metro East Inferno. Not a lot of players can be effective as both a defender and a forward, but she has been for the Inferno here this weekend. Puck comes off the end board, picked up by Nora King. She's able to cover up and hang on. 2:19 gone in the third period. And this one all even up at 1 apiece. The 2 goals in this game coming just 24 seconds apart. The Whitecaps strike first. The goal scored by Callie Hodgson, and the response 24 seconds later by Caitlin Matthews. The only lead the Whitecaps have had this weekend, those 24 seconds, the only time they've been playing out in front. McLeod sends the puck in deep, picked up by Tavares. She'll get it ahead and out to center. Bringing the puck up is Cameron McInnes. Now picked up by the Inferno in their own zone. It gets just by Catherine McInnes and down the ice. Back to get it is Tavares. She'll take it out from behind her net. Ahead for Cameron McInnes. She kicks it forward. Knocked off her stick. Catherine McInnes almost gets the poke check. but Cormier does get another shot away, and the save made by Shayla Tatum, her 16th save, on 17 shots so far here in this hockey game against the Metro East Inferno, and that one off the top of her helmet, and so now she needs a little bit of a quick repair job. And not only do our referees call penalties, they also end up being equipment managers from time to time, as the referee giving a little bit of a hand there to Tatum after that puck, like I said, going right off the crown of the helmet. Puck gets out to center. Livingstone trying to send it back the other way. She'll play it up to Leckie. Leckie will bring the puck in across the blue line. Leckie has it knocked off her stick by Snyder Bowie. Now Chasson at the top of the face-off circle takes it sends it down to Leckie at the side of the net. She tries a short stuff in, but a save is made. Another chance and another save made there by Tatum as she continues to hold her ground for the Whitecaps. The Inferno have been the more aggressive of the two teams offensively, outshooting the Whitecaps right now 19-6, but Shayla Tatum has stood tall between the pipes for Quad Counties here in this one. Sparks gets it ahead for Cormier. Cormier coming in, trying to get into a shooting position. She can't. Leckie picks up the puck. Leckie does get a shot away, and another save made by Tatum. Now to the front of the net. That one's poked away, and Chisholm will get on the puck. She'll carry it ahead. She's got McClellan coming up with her, as well as Kenny, sorry. There's a shot that goes wide. McClellan will get to the puck at the near wall, trying to work her way back down the boards, but centering pass broken up by Matthews. She'll get it to Macy McLeod. McLeod working her way up the right wing. Macy McLeod lost the puck in her feet, picked up there momentarily by Cleary. Now McLeod able to win it back, takes it down to the corner, has it knocked off her stick again. And coming out with it is Kenny. She'll play it as far as Sparks, who sends it back the other way. Sparks has it knocked off her stick. And now picking up and bringing the puck in is Laventure. Laventure sending it to the near side. It was out of the reach of Macy McLeod. McLeod got to it in the corner, tried a centering pass, broken up by Hodgson. Now here's a chance for Chisholm. Chisholm had her angle cut off by Banfield. Chisholm had to play the puck down into the far corner. Hodgson gets onto it. She's met by McCormick. Coming in as well is McClellan. She tries to get to the front of the net, but her lane is taken away. Now Chisholm takes the puck below the goal line. Battle in behind the net. It's in Chisholm's feet. She's able to find it. Banfield closes the gap on her. Played over to the far side. Matthews in there battling. Getting onto the puck, Laventure. She plays it as far as the line, held in at the point this time by Tavares. And a shot and another save made by Nora King with 9:02 left to go here in the third period. Face-off will be inside the Inferno zone to the left of the netminder, Nora King. Off of the draw, Inferno get possession, not able to clear the zone as it's held in there by Tavares, who got a shot away. That was steered aside as well. Now Tavares gets the puck again. She'll just send it down to the end boards. Jillian McLeod goes back, picks it up. She'll play it over to Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe able to get around as losing her footing was Tavares. Now Cutcliffe's pass for Gauthier, just a little bit out of her reach. Down into the corner. Cutcliffe. Now Oakes on the puck. Oakes makes a nice move. Has it get away from her. There's a chance. Save, rebound, second chance. Save as well. As Tatum continues to stand tall for the Whitecaps. She has been fantastic in this game. And I know I'm not the guy who makes the choices for players of the game, but if I were, I know where my vote would be going right now as far as the team in white is concerned. Although I have to admit, I have a little bit of a bias. I really like watching a really good goaltending performance I always have a bit of a soft spot for the goalies, especially the goalies who face an awful lot of shots in a game. And so, yeah, I'll admit to that bias. But you know what? I think it is justified in this game in particular, the way Shayla Tatum has been playing. Here comes a chance now, 2-on-2. Bringing the puck in is Hodgson. Hodgson gets the shot away. It goes just a little bit high. Now picked up by Cormier. She's trying to clear the zone. She will get the puck out, and Leckie picks up from there. Leckie had Chasson with her, but the puck knocked off her stick just as they try to cross the blue line. Great play by Jesse Beaton to cause that to be an offside on the Inferno with 7:23 to go here in the third period. A 1-1 tie. McCormick about to take the draw against Kenny. McCormick wins it. It ends up on the stick of Sparks. And I can't believe it's taken me until this fourth game of the tournament to make a connection that there's a name Sparks on a team Inferno. Yeah, I went there. It's okay. It took me 4 games to figure it out, though. So, not exactly proud of that one. Took me way too long to make that connection. Now, Livingstone gets the puck up to McCormick. McCormick taking it up ice. Normally, that's a dad joke that I'd be making, you know, within seconds of the first shift. But it took me 4 games. Oh, well. 6:36 left to go here, third period. Trying to get the puck back into the zone was Livingstone, but it was knocked down. Now it's picked up by Macy McLeod. She'll start to work it in. Fans on her dump-in attempt. That'll allow Maggie McDonald to get to the puck. She fans on it. Now McDonald will get it across to the near side for Chisholm. Chisholm gains the red line, dumps the puck in. She'll head off for a change. Laventure back to get it for the Inferno. Laventure trying to get away from the pressure of Hodgson. Gets the pass over for Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe looks to get it ahead to Gauthier. Instead chooses to play it down the far wall. Back to get it is Catherine McIsaac. McIsaac changes direction, gets it up to Cameron McIsaac. Now Hodgson plays it out to center. Hodgson not able to get to that puck before Banfield gets there, but Hodgson and Banfield, and we're going to get a penalty. Which one of them are they going to call? And it looks like it's going to go against Laventure is coming for sure, and it looks like it is indeed going to be both of them. Oh no, it's just going to go. Okay, 2 minutes for head contact on either side. So the Whitecaps, Hodgson, and then Laventure of the Inferno, 2 each for head contact. And the question being asked by a few people is why the face-off would move all the way down the ice. And that is a valid question. And now we're going to get the indication that they are, yeah, it should be down there. I think they started moving it down the ice because I think the lines person thought that they were only pulling the Quad Counties player in for a penalty, not realizing that the referee called both. So that's why the face-off started moving down the ice, and it wasn't until the referee realized that the lines person had moved everybody that he went, no, I called the penalty on each of them, so it has to stay where it was. So coincidental penalties against Hodgson and Laventure, 2 each for head contact. The penalties coming at 9:18 of the third period as we slowly make our way towards the end of regulation. And if this game does stay tied, we will have overtime. It would be a 5-minute 4-on-4. And if it stays tied after that point, then the game ends in a tie. And it would end up being, first off, it would end up being our only overtime of the tournament if we get there, unless we have overtime tomorrow as well. But it would also, if it does end in a tie, obviously then be the only tie of the tournament, since no other game will have gotten to overtime. If we get there. There's a shot from Snyder Bowie. It doesn't get all the way through all the traffic. Now coming the other way, Lecky able to get the puck past Snyder Bowie, but ends up falling over Snyder Bowie, who had fallen herself. Now coming the other way, here comes a chance for Dykers. Dykers gives the puck to Chisholm. Chisholm has it knocked off her stick. Following up is Beaton. Beaton plays it across to the near side for Snyder Bowie. Snyder Bowie goes to play it ahead. That ends up resulting in a bit of an awkward fall for McCormick, but she's able to get up, and Macy McLeod plays the puck back to McCormick. McCormick looking to return it to Macy McLeod down below the goal line, but intercepting and trying to get out of the zone. Chisholm, she can't. McCormick ends up with the puck, fires a shot, and another save made by Shayla Tatum. Puck cleared down the ice. Coincidental penalties will expire as soon as we get our next whistle, and that might just be right here. It is, as we get an icing call against the Inferno. 3:30 remaining in the third period. And a 1-1 tie. And now I'm going to just run through my previous sheets from this tournament. I think this might be, there's a shot that doesn't quite get all the way through. Trying to see if this is the latest in a game we've had it go tied. Just looking here real quick as I scan through these previous games. I know we had another game that was tied relatively late. We had, actually this is not the latest a game has been tied. We had one other game tied this late. The game winning goal scored 2:43 remaining in the third period. We're 4 seconds away from that mark now. Puck goes down into the corner. Lecky went to play it up the wall. Cormier there. Now we are into the point where this is now the latest a game has been tied in this tournament. 2:33 and counting left to go in the third period. Lecky gets it down into the corner. Cormier behind the net, trying to play the puck towards the front. Now it's tied up along the boards. 4 players in there battling for it. Cormier will come out with it. Cormier tries a wraparound, and the puck just rolls through the crease out the far side as Cormier was looking at it. Sparks with a shot. That hits the body and ends up down in the near side corner. Centering pass for Cormier. She can't get a stick on it. Neither can Chasson. And it'll be cleared away from danger. Coming out with it, the Whitecaps. That is Turner. She'll gain the red line and then dump the puck in all the way around the boards. Livingstone able to get it ahead. Out to center. And Lecky will pick it up. She'll back up with it. 1:45 and counting. Ahead for Cormier. Here's Cormier working her way in. But a big play defensively there by Bria Tavares. Tavares sends it around the boards. Chasson will get to it just ahead of Catherine McInnes. Played around to the far side. Cormier gets on it, plays it up the wall. Cameron McInnes ends up getting it there for the Whitecaps, and she'll play it ahead for Chisholm. Here comes Chisholm. Chisholm sends the puck towards the net. It comes all the way into the near side corner. Hodgson gets on it there. She'll play it around to the far side. 1:10 left to go here in the third. All tied up at a goal apiece. Gauthier looks to get the puck into the zone. Taken back by Tavares. Now bringing it in is Cutcliffe. Cutcliffe with a backhand shot. Didn't get as much on that as she would have liked. We're down under a minute left to go. Here's Hodgson with the puck. Hodgson will dump it in. It goes around the boards over to the far corner. Laventure is the first one on it. She'll play it ahead for Cutcliffe. Out to center it goes. Picked up by Beaton. She'll play it across for Snyder Bowie. Snyder Bowie will dump it in. Bouncing puck. And not taking any chances is Nora King. She'll cover up and hang on for a face-off. 36.4 seconds left to go here in the third period. And if this game goes to overtime, do we have an indication of a timeout? Yes, we do. Timeout taken by the Inferno. So the Metro West Inferno will take their timeout here. As the Inferno want to talk things over, make sure they've got all of the defensive assignments on this defensive zone face-off lined up. They know everybody knows where they need to be. what a game this has been for the Quad County Whitecaps. And to be quite honest, they really have deserved to have a game like this go their way a little bit, as they have not had a lot of bounces go in their favor so far this weekend. But this a chance here to put a great big feather onto this tournament if they're able to get a victory here with 36.4 seconds left to go in the third period. Puck goes down into the corner. Going after it is Kenny. She'll get to it, send it in behind the net. Trying to reach that puck is McClellan, but it's Banfield who gets there first. She gets it to the line. Snyder Bowie with a shot that goes wide off the end boards. Laventure gets to the puck. She'll play it ahead for Cormier. Cormier up to Chasson. That pass doesn't get to her cleanly, and Snyder Bowie sends it back the other way. It goes off of Banfield, so no icing. Under 10 seconds left to go. Now ahead to Chasson. Her pass up for Lecky. Lecky will send it down the ice, and we will go to overtime here in this one. And the Whitecaps so there you go, a 2-minute break and then 5 minutes of 4-on-4. And as my understanding goes, that takes away any worry about any tiebreakers anyway, because at worst, the the Inferno, sorry, brain stop work minute, the Inferno at worst would end up 2-1-1. Even if they lose, it would be an overtime loss. Therefore, they would have 5 points, which would put them ahead of the Fundy Highland Stars anyway. So any question of any sort of tiebreaker comes out of the equation. For the Whitecaps, at worst, they will not come away empty-handed. They will get at least 1 point out of their efforts this weekend. And they have very much earned an opportunity for the 2 points here. They have played fantastic hockey this afternoon. And I want to say this one more time. You come into a game 0-3. You know it's going to be your last game of the season. You know that your weekend hasn't gone your way. It might be easy to come into it with a bit of a pessimistic or a bit of a defeatist attitude, but the Whitecaps did not do that at all. They came in here and they played a great hockey game this afternoon. That shows their character. That shows the quality of human being that they are, which is just as important as the quality of the hockey player that they are. And that is a testament to the quality of the coaching staff they have. But 9 seconds into overtime, it goes the way of the Inferno. I think it's Lecky who got the goal, but you know what? Quad County Whitecaps, plenty to be proud of. You played your hearts out here this afternoon. You earned that point that you get. Unfortunately, it does end up in the loss column. 9 seconds into overtime, the Inferno get the victory. They will finish with a 3-1 record and will hold on to sole possession of second place, regardless of no need for any sort of tie-breaking formula or anything like that. They will get second place. And my pick for player of the game, Cormier gets the goal. Chasson and Lecky get the assists. The 6th goal of the tournament for Cormier, her 9th point, and a game-winning goal. Now, I know I'm not the guy who does the selections here, but I know who my pick is for player of the game for the Whitecaps. And if there is any justice in the world, he is about to say,
for Quad County, number 31,
That's the exact name. And look at the reaction of the Inferno. Their reaction was just as big as the reaction of her teammates. The Inferno know how well their opposing goaltender played today. What a great show of sportsmanship. Some huge stick taps by the Inferno. That's fantastic to see. And Livingston gets the player of the game for the Inferno. Well deserved for her as well. She was fantastic on the back end. So it's going to be an all-Metro championship game tomorrow. The Metro Inferno and the Metro East Inferno and the Metro West Force Warriors tomorrow. But one more time, how about those Whitecaps? They played a great game this afternoon. So much to be proud of for the Whitecaps. That's going to do it for us here for the round robin portion of this tournament. We'll be back with you tomorrow at 11 a.m. for the championship game. Until then, on behalf of my awesome cameraman, Stephen McPhee, this is Michael Petter saying may your skates always be sharp, may your shots always hit the top shelf. Thank you so much for watching. Final score one last time. The Inferno need overtime, but they get the win 2-1 over the Quad County Whitecaps. Thanks so much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday.